when we look at things like your AI, your bots, whether it's generative or predictive, it's dependent on what we as humans put in it. It's dependent on the information we gather. It's dependent on the databases that we are there, what the archivists have gathered, the records that are there. But the human mind works based on other environmental factors that we cannot all, like, I don't think, eventually we might, but I don't think it's possible to implement them or incorporate them from an artificial intelligence system that we might have. So my enthusiasm about IKS more so is because those systems have made changes, whether we are aware of them or not, into how we do things, in how we grow in different fields. For example, I am a very passionate person about agriculture, and I've come to realize that in my studies that um, indigenous knowledge in rural places, or even urban areas where people prefer to use indigenous knowledge, has played a high role in how they farm, in how they make sure they have yield, and also in how they share the knowledge, and how, regardless of, we can say IKS, it's geographical, it has also moved from one areas to the other. There was a time when I was doing research about agriculture, and this guy learned about how they plant peanuts from another farmer. I think it was Zambia or Zimbabwe, where they use a different method in order to have high yield and also to save water. So long before we had all these things, we have knowledge that has been used. We have stories. As the doctor said, oral history is very important in how we do things. It's very important in how we grow in a community. So we need to make sure that we preserve it. And even if we are to implement and collaborate with artificial intelligence, we as African, we need to make sure that the information that is gathered in those systems, it is a true reflection of how we do things. It's a true reflection of our history. It's a true reflection of our memories, and it's a true reflection of our identity as Africans. Because, as the doc said, if we are to allow a system that is based on Western culture to manage our records, to manage our documents without us having an impact, it will definitely deter the picture and distort the picture of who we are as African in general. And we do know